Are you ready to turn the Grinch into a Christmas Slurpee? Well, today we're drawing the cutest, grumpiest holiday drink ever, step by step with Posca markers. So we're going to start off with 2 dots and a foreshortened circle, and this is going to create the cylinder. So this is the lip of the cup. We add a little bit of thickness, so I'm going to curve a line out to the left. And now I'm going to curve a line out to the right. When drawing cylinders, we want to match these lines. So this line that curves down, we're matching. And so we're saying that this cup is below our eye level so we can see the top of it. Okay, I'm going to start the next part of this cup here. And then once again, match that line that curves down. You can see this cup tapers down. That means the lines get closer together at the bottom. And same thing, this line that curves down, I'm going to do my best to match that. And I'm adding one more layer. And this is creating overlapping, so it's making this cup appear to be more three-dimensional. And this is a great way of just reinforcing these lines that curve down. We want to match them. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and erase off this construction line. And we're going to go ahead and add the layer of Slurpee on top. And once again, you can see how we're using these lines that curve down. So it's kind of like a hot dog, and this one's like a little mini hot dog shape. And I'm going to angle this a little bit like a wide angle, kind of like a V shape. Obviously a very wide angle there to create the chin for the Grinch. I'm going to curve a line out to the left. And these are the cheeks now for the Grinch. Curving a line out to the right. So I'm going to go ahead and draw in a circle. And I'm also going to add some little guidelines here as well. It's going to help us out with the placement of the eyes, nose, and the mouth. And so we're talking about proportions, so size relationships in the drawing. So I'm going to curve this line down. And on that line, that's where I'm going to be placing the Grinch's eye. So that line down the center that divides the face in half. Almost looks a little bit like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle too right now. So on that line that I curved down, that's where I'm starting the eyes. Now this is going to be the shape of the eye. It's kind of more of a teardrop shape. And this is like the brow. I'm going to kind of angle this line a little bit more, so it gives the Grinch that mean look. Draw the brow. And right now it does look like we're drawing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's pretty cool. And once again, we're going to draw the shape of the left eye. Same thing. Once again, working on the brow line. Angle this line a little bit. Gives that a little bit more of an angry, mischievous expression. And then once again, curve this brow line up. All right, things are looking good. So next up, we're going to go ahead and draw the nose. So you can see this is now the bottom of that circle that we drew. It's kind of a rounded triangular shape. And see that line that divided the face in half? We're going to use that. Now I'm going to curve a line out to the right. And also be curving a line out to the left. Making a little line that curves out for the corner of the mouth. And now I'm pointing the hair in one direction. So this is going to create the fur texture on the Grinch. Same thing on this side. You can see how I'm pointing the hair in one direction. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing here. We're going to start the hat now. So on the right hand side, curve the line out to the right. This side, I'm going to curve out a line to the left. And I'm going to draw this line that curves up. You can see above the head there. So now we're saying that this is above our eye level, so we can see the bottom of the fur-lined Santa cap. Watch this, I'm going to curve a line down. And look where I start this circle. Okay, so now, like I said, once again, it appears to be a little bit more three-dimensional. Add some cross contour lines to create the little fold where the hat's falling over. And now I'm going to make it drippy. My light went out for a second. So I'm just using these wavy lines to curve over the edge of the cup. And I'm just going to go in and start erasing off these construction lines, and then it's time for outlining. So I'm going to do most of my outlining with a Sharpie marker. And I will do some fine detailed outlining like for the eyes with a micron. That's right. Also maybe the nose, the mouth a little bit. And I'll be coloring with Posca paint markers. If you don't have Posca markers, don't worry, you can use whatever you have. I'm basically using color as value. So this is an off-brand acrylic paint marker, but it's a really nice yellow-green color. I use that as the base. And I'm going to go in with some apple green, creating some of the darker values. And then regular green. So I'm using 3 different values of green here. And that's the name of the game, because whenever we use value, we're adding depth and dimension to your artwork. You're making it look more three-dimensional. Now I'm going to go with some red and dark red. So just those 2 values. But I am going to do a little highlight with some pink. You see I'm adding some gray. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of white over the top of that to lighten it up a little bit. So there is only one gray value in the Posca marker set. So I have robin green outlining the glass. Put in my base color. Now I'm back in with that apple green and regular green. Then I'm going to add some little texture into our little Slurpee there. And I have pink and coral pink. And I'll have some white highlights as well. Well, thanks for drawing the Grinch Christmas Slurpee with me. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my Christmas playlist for more Posca Marker holiday drawings. Well, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.